I remember in my Mavericks video a couple of weeks back, I said, man, if Luka has to miss time, they are in trouble. Well, I look silly. I was wrong. They beaten the Nuggets and the Thunder, both on the road despite missing him. And let's be real, Mavericks teams of the past ain't winning against any elite team without Luka. So to me, this is a great sign for their team moving forward. But now, let's move on to the main character of this video, Najee Marshall. He really has turned his season around in a big way. In his last 5 games, he's averaging 19 points, 3 straight 20-point games for him. His shooting has come around after a miserable start from 3. He's making 2.7 threes a game during the 5-game hot streak. He has a very unique style, so it's not a surprise he took some time to find his rhythm. One of my favorite things about his game is his passing and playmaking ability. This has been there all season for him. He's third on the Mavericks in assists per game with 2.6, only behind Luka and Kyrie. I just think most people wouldn't expect that from a guy in his role offensively. And things like this just make me smile. He gets a rebound and he has the balls to just throw it up to Kyrie and trust his teammate to go get it. Most players at his position are looking for an outlet pass, not Najee. He can handle it, bring it up the court after a rebound and attack, creating a shot for himself or others. He's just a guy who helps the Mavericks play with pace as well. Like, you could tell the Orlando Magic on this player like, oh, we are playing the slow, methodical, Luka-led Mavericks. So Marshall's frenetic pace just caught them off guard, opening up an easy lob for Derek Lively since they didn't get back in time. So here Klay dishes to Marshall. He doesn't want to try and succeed over Siakam and Turner. And then the passing IQ shows up. He knows Klay Thompson is leaking open. And somehow, he knows exactly where he's going to be, even though Turner seems to be blocking his eyesight pretty much the whole time based on this angle. Eventually, he wraps around, and look at his face. He knows he pulled off something dirty. I mean, that's some beautiful stuff. And he just does little things like this as well that make him a good connector offensively. He catches with 6 seconds on the shot clock, immediately attacks and sets up a dribble handoff for Kyrie, and a free butt-naked open 3 is created just like that. And then randomly, he'll do stuff like this and look like an all-star wing. Like, what in the world? Catch, rip through, move, over the head gather to avoid the defender, topping it off. He does a slick dime to his big rolling. I mean, come on. Such a unique player. He can do everything, but he can't do everything consistently, obviously. But just having that ability to do everything is very valuable as a role player. He really brings rim pressure as a role guy as well, which has been missing last season. And just over the Luka era, I feel like most Maverick role players are just catch and shoot options. They don't really do much off the dribble. And if they do try to dribble, it's like, oh no, this can't be good. But Marshall, I really trust him going downhill. It's pretty hilarious, but outside of his three-point shot, he's extremely efficient, like top tier level. When I saw this, I was perplexed. So from the 2-point region, he's shooting 65%. Going into that deeper 0 to 3 feet from the basket, 68%. 3 to 10 feet, 63%. 10 to 16 feet, 57%. And the reason for this is because his finishing ability is top tier. But not only that, he relies on his signature shot, his floater. It is absolutely lethal. It's a go-to move for him. He's shooting 51% on floater type shots, and that's really his go-to in the mid-range region. And then we know what he is defensively. I mean, he has size, 6'6", 220 pounds. That's what he's listed at, so he can guard multiple positions. He's going to hustle. You don't have to question his energy on a nightly basis. He can rebound. He can do a little bit of everything. And the scary thing about this Dallas Mavericks team is they're 11-9 right now, and things haven't gone great. Luka started the year slow, injuries, things like that. We haven't even seen the Mavericks fully healthy at their peak powers. So hopefully we see what their peak powers can be once they get healthy. I would love to see Najee Marshall playing like this with a healthy lineup. That would be fun to watch. But let me know your thoughts below.